Well, hello and happy New Year's to everyone who has supported this channel for this year, this decade, this week, today, whatever support that they've given. I just wanted to give a huge shout out. I just got back from a 10-day rest and relaxation trip, much needed, a very stressful year. And I feel completely and utterly rejuvenated. And I wanted to welcome everyone to a new decade, a new day, a new decade, a new day, a new year, and a new decade. And look what greeted me when I returned from my trip. Well, get back in there. Get back in there. That's only 16. There are at least, I don't know, 60 or 70 on the tree, and at least 100 on my Valencia orange tree, which I haven't started taking off yet. Happy New Year, Allotment Life. Tell me your name and where you are again. I have a hard time remembering where everybody is. I know it's New Year's Eve and everybody's going to parties. I texted a few of my closest subscribers, and they're cooking dinner, or they're at parties, or they're at friends. And I figured tomorrow they're going to probably be watching football or doing things with their family. So I wanted to take this opportunity to thank everyone for your support. Late Bloomer started, really the concept for Late Bloomer, my channel, started at the end of 2011. And I premiered on 2012, April 22nd, which is Earth Day. And I've been going ever since. And with any luck, I'll have 20 more new subscribers by tomorrow. And I will start the new day, the new year, and the new decade with 50,000 subscribers. That's almost triple what I ended last year with. So this has been a great year, and I've had so much support, and I wanted to give a shout out to, I really want to give a shout out to people who have never even, Beth, I was thinking of you. I wanted to give a shout out to people who have sent me things and given me gifts, because it's very thoughtful. And this is the lovely book that Beth gave me when I went down to Fallbrook in San Diego County. This is the kind of book you keep. I don't know if this is backwards, but it says Weeder's Digest, the best of green prints, edited by Pat Stone. And it's just wonderful little stories that you can read at night before you go to bed or whenever. As you can see, it's very windy. I returned to major wind. We had major wind and rain quite a bit while I was gone. But I was just reminded on my trip that I'm really lucky being able to be a year-round gardener in Los Angeles. And everywhere else that I traveled, I was in Texas and in the Midwest, and everything is gray and it's just sticks, and the only thing that's green are evergreen trees. And I wanted to do some videos while I was gone, because I usually don't ever give myself a break. I always think, well, if I'm in a new place, I might as well be making a video and sharing something and inspiring somebody. I made a commitment in about 2012, just after I started my garden, to commit myself to try to inspire people every day of my life, as long as my life continues. And so I really never give myself a break and think, oh, I can just take time off and not think about my channel and not think about answering comments or anything. And I didn't make any videos the last 10 days, but of course, I had a live stream last Sunday from Austin, Texas, from the Kaye shooting range, the skeet shooting range, where my son took me and a friend. And that was my first experience ever holding a shotgun and pointing it at something. So that was interesting. Wound up with a big bruise right here. But it really makes you think. Hey, Daryl. Hey, Travis. Hey, Beth. Hey, Ed. Ed, I haven't written you lately. I haven't checked my email in a few days. I decided to just take 4 days after Austin and just check out, go off grid, off the radar, and just relax and not think about stress, not think about my house sitting here and being on the market and all of the things that are ahead of me in terms of selling it and moving and all of that, and just relax. And it was fantastic. And I can't tell you what a great 4 days it was. Anyway, let's see. Allotment life. Allotment life. Did you tell me your name? Because I was talking. Happy New Year. Brian, Manchester, UK. Fantastic. Yes, well, I do too. It's really kind of funny. Not funny. It's interesting. I have such a connection to this garden, and when I had to kind of decide that it was okay that I was going to be leaving my garden. I mean, I still care about it, but when you stop planning for the future, it's kind of interesting. You lose a certain connection, and you can maintain a garden and all that, but when you're not actually planting seeds or planting or planning or, I can't really plan for this garden anymore. I'm just maintaining. I'm in a maintaining mode. And so I'll be looking, this month, I'll be looking for my next garden opportunity. I may be gardening with Benita. I'm not sure. I have to go and see her garden and see how that would work out. But we got on like a house on fire when she came over to help me. And so I gave her a lot of stuff to just clear out of here so it would look more cleared out. And I wrote her this week and I said, I don't even remember what I gave you to keep and what I gave you to hold for me. So I know I have plants that she's holding for me. She has dirt and pots and all kinds of stuff. And I wanted to know, you guys, Epic Yard Farm, that I've done so many videos with. Jack is online. So please say hello to Jack at Epic Yard Farm, which is now 2.0. Huge changes at their new garden. It doesn't even, not even going to resemble what they had before. And because Jack is a designer as well as a creative, really creative gardener, she's a designer, a graphic designer and designer. She has designed an amazing rack for coats or something, and then they have, Jack, tell them what kind of machine it is. It's some kind of machine that cuts out the wood and makes this incredible design. Well, it's her design, but the machine cuts it out to her design. Good Green Gardens, hello. Good Green Gardens is coming to us from Newfoundland, right? And possibly going to be moving to Spokane. And I look forward to that. Yvonne has been with this channel for a very long time. The purpose of this impromptu live stream is to wish everybody a happy new year and to thank you for your support for however long you've been with this channel. I had to get back. I had to pay bills and I had to do this and that and this and that. And I've just been rushing all day. And I jumped into a hot Epsom salt bath for the aches and pains. And I'm laying there and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, tomorrow everybody will be busy. I want to do it before the sun has gone down. But before it gets dark, I just wanted to wish everyone a happy New Year's and thank you for your support. Let's see. Hey, Cheryl. Cheryl is here from, let me think. You told me last week. I'll think of it. Hope. Yes, Daryl, you have no idea, Daryl. It really was. Prince Edward Island. But is that in Newfoundland? Do I have that wrong? I designed my garden. Let's see. Did you say it's Brian? Laura Lee Gilmore. Yo! Laura Lee is Laura. My two best friends, my two very best friends from Phoenix, the Phoenix area, are both online right now. That has never happened. Laura Lee Gilmore is an Ayurvedic practitioner, a yoga teacher, and so very much more. She also has an edible garden and chickens in her backyard in Phoenix. And we go back to when I was pregnant. I took an acting class, and I met Laura Lee in that acting class, and I was so pregnant. And I was bouncing around on stage, and Laura Lee and I were doing scenes together, and oh, we had such a great time. I miss you and love you. And Laura Lee, I am coming. Well, you know, I'm coming in March, March 6th to the 9th. Ed Thompson is writing to me from the UK, and it's already 2020 over there in the UK. Happy New Year, Ed. And I'm so glad you found my channel this year. And I look forward to us collaborating this next year. Let's make it happen. Green Zebra Gardening, Luis, hello. Long Beach, California. And Johnny Maserati, Happy New Year. Let's see. Lynn S., where are you writing from? What is your disability allotment life? Maybe it could help someone else. Let's see. Oh, it jumped. Cheryl, thank you so much for your Lale. Oh, hello. Happy New Year. You've never tuned in before that I know of. Thank you so much. Or maybe you did last time and that was the first time. Cheryl, thank you for you guys can hit the super chat, that $sign at the bottom, every dollar. Not every dollar, obviously. YouTube gets a few. But some of those dollars go to this channel to help support it. Dee, the frustrated gardener. I thought okay. She had said that she couldn't make it. So thank you so much for tuning in. Dee is near Austin, and we are going to be getting together in April. The next time I go, we're going to organize a get together with Curbs. I don't know if you guys follow Daddy Curbs. He's not too far south of Austin. And some other people. Rose Cottage. I wanted, you wrote me something last week, and it was so amazing. Oh, what was it? And I wanted to just give you a shout out. Hey, Kevin in Florida. Really? It's chilly down there. That's crazy. Jump Off. Where is Jump Off? Happy New Year. Where are you writing from? And tell me your name, Jump Off, because I haven't talked to you or heard from you in a while. Aha, Atlantic provinces. Ecocentric. Hey, let's see. Now you're writing from, I want to say Canada, but that can't be right. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so you have to make a lot of adjustments with one leg to be gardening, but obviously it's possible. And why don't you share your biggest plus for that you've developed for your garden? I would assume it would be high raised beds, but I'm not sure. Let us know. Oh, thank you, Good Green Gardens, which is Jen, Jenn Lipman, by the way. And oh, wow. How did that happen? Allotment life. Oh, well, I mean, you've got to be I think with a major disability, you've got to be coming to terms with it the rest of your life. I mean, you can come to you can come to terms with the fact that it happened, but you're constantly coming to terms with how to make your life manageable and do all the things that you really want to do with the limitation like that. And I hope for you that in 2020 you achieve a lot of the goals that you want to achieve. Deborah Levy, how are you? Where are you writing from? That's wonderful, Laura Lee. We absolutely will. And Laura Lee, you have to come see Jack's new place. It's like 4 times the size of the other one. Happy New Year, Sunny A. How are you? Let's see, Bebop. London. Oh, thank you. You know, I was debating on whether to try to just shoot a video tonight and then upload it tomorrow. And I thought, this is just so much more connected and personal. And so this is what I wanted to do before it gets dark here. Let's see. And I'm so happy you're tuning in from London. It must be, well, let's see. It's 8 hours. What? Wait. Is it 1 in the morning there, Bebop? What time is it there? And Deborah, where are you writing from? Yeah. Hey, Fede from Italy. Hi. Aidan Cronin, 1 a.m. in the UK. I thought so. Yeah, I thought so. And I really appreciate you staying up for a few minutes to talk to the late bloomer crowd. Hey, Michael, Happy New Year. And Fede, Fede's in Italy. Yeah, Italy, you're an hour past past England. And Cheryl's talking about her disability. I know, Cheryl. And I can't I speak to whatever your limitations are, but I think that a friend of mine was just talking about, in our minds, we just have this eternal 35. We're eternally 35 in our minds. And when we think of doing things that we want to do, we think we can just jump out there and do it and just do them all and just get everything done and have everything organized. And it's so much harder to do as you get older and you have limitations. Hi from Scotland. Fantastic. Aidan, have you tuned in before? Because I don't remember. And Cliff. Hi, Cliff. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Yes. Rancho Cucamonga. I have another fan from Rancho Cucamonga. Who is it now? Oh my gosh. As my channel is growing, it's harder for me to keep track. Remember everybody. Oh my gosh. Well, at least you can make a little bit of a joke about it. Allotment life. Let's see. Italy. Yes, Daryl, you do. Daryl tries to be eternally 20. Wow. Is that what you had, Cheryl? Hangman's fracture? That sounds very serious. Jack is saying that she's looking forward to having me here at Epic Yard Farm 2.0, and hopefully she can get most of the fruit trees planted and cleaned up by the time I get there. 2020 is going to be an epic year. I have to get Jeremy, when I do get a garden, I've got to get Jeremy to make some iron piece that says late bloomer 2.0 or, something. Jack, you and Jeremy talk about it. What would be good? That's amazing. All right, Cheryl, do you hear? I don't hear fireworks here yet. Ada, I appreciate that. I have no idea how YouTube thinks, how their analytics, I don't know why they're not offering my older stuff. I have no idea. But if with any luck, if every one of you, gosh, we have 36 people. If every one of you just got one person to subscribe to my channel, I would have over 50,000 subscribers tomorrow to start the decade, and I would be over the moon happy. Let's see. Nope. No, I need. Actually, I need 22. Right now, I need 22. If I get 36, then that's good insurance. I'll have a few extra. Ooh. Cheryl, it sounds like you're lucky to be alive. Wow. Yeah, what's up with that? What's up with that? 36 watching and only 17 likes. If you're watching on mobile, you have to leave the live chat to like it and go back onto the live chat. So I'm told. So maybe that's why. Gree 37. Gree, where are you writing from? And do you have a garden? Oh, ecocentric. Did you tell me where you are? Because I may have missed that. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be cool? We'd have to ship it to me. I probably couldn't carry it on the plane. Jack is saying that she and her husband, they're both so creative. They're going to make some kind of I'd like it to be garden art, but something with late bloomer 2.0 on it. Let's see. I think we're caught up on comments. I just wanted to say that because I'm feeling so happy and so joyful in spite of all the really frightening things that are happening in the world. I'm trying to focus on survival of all of us people who want to make the world a better place. And my essential oil for tonight is joy. And joy is very floral, and it just makes me so happy. Oh, wow. Wow, Cheryl, that's amazing. You know, I had a bad arm break too, but not nearly anything that would kill me. And it took me, I remember in when it happened, this was the beginning of 2018. Well, it was actually Christmas Eve. And it took me till my birthday on Valentine's Day, just letting you guys know, pull out those calendars. I forgot to bring those calendars. Oh, shoot. If you haven't seen my lemons, if you tuned in later, these are just a few of the lemons that are on my little lemon tree that was the first thing I planted when I started my garden. And my orange tree is loaded. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Debbie follows me on social media, and I really appreciate that. Hey, Trudy from New Jersey. Happy New Year. And, oh, Aiden, I have to sell my property. It's on the market. And so Eric and I spent the last months getting the property kind of cleaned out and all those pots, and I have had all those container gardens and all of that stuff plants growing everywhere. It's all kind of cleaned out now. I still have the fruit trees, of course, the sugar cane, and the perennials are still here, but I don't have any annuals growing, except for some chard and winter vegetable type things. Because property in Los Angeles, especially on the west side, costs a fortune. Even after the house sells, I won't have the money to buy my own place. So I won't be able to own my own garden, which is very limiting. But I am considering taking some of the money from the sale of the house. And by the way, I'm not the only owner of this house. And that's one of the main reasons that it's being sold, because there's debt as well as equity in the house, and all that has to be resolved. So I've come to terms with it. And I told my friend that I think it was today or yesterday. I said, when I got home yesterday, when I got home yesterday, and I saw that lemon tree and that orange tree absolutely loaded, I said, I will probably be prostrate on the ground with my arm around the trunk of the trees, bawling when I have to leave here. But that's life, right? You can't control, things happen in life, and just like accidents like Cheryl and allotment life. I mean, things happen. But Daryl is looking for a proper, keeping an eye on properties for me in Tennessee, which is something that I could afford. And if that happens, hopefully I will be able to develop a homestead. Now, I know the obvious place for me to go is Phoenix because I have two of my best friends there, and the gardening is year round. And it's a lot of what it is here, but it's also a lot more to deal with. They have monsoon, they have tremendous heat, and so you really have to manage all of that. But the problem is I'm getting older, and all of my immediate family lives within 4 to 5 hours of each other in Tennessee. And one of my brothers feels like I would be, well, both of my brothers, well, all of my family wants me to be back over there. So my dilemma is, because if you've been following me for a while, you or seen any of my websites or any of that, you know that I'm an actor. I've been an actor a professional actor since 1980. I am in the unions. I am available for work. It's just very, very slow. And I've been really focusing hard on building my social media presence with YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and all that. So this year I have to really decide, do I want to just have look forward to a little bit of acting work, maybe in Nashville, and have a piece of property there? Or do I want to stay in Los Angeles and live in an apartment and then garden on someone else's property? All of these things I have to figure out, and it's a lot to figure out, especially, the first thing I have to do is sell the property so I have money, and so I have options. So I hope that answered your question, Aiden. You will not miss me, Jump Off. You may miss this particular garden, but you will not miss me. My channel is going to continue. I am going to continue to inspire people, or try my best, for the rest of my life. And that's not going to change. Peter, hello. Hello, where are you writing from, Peter Deli? Hey, Lynn. What is GDP? Ecocentric. Wait, you're not in Arizona, are you? Have I Jen has a good feeling about Tennessee. Oh, Calvin, that's such a beautiful spelling of that name. Where are you writing from? I don't remember your name. David P says LA, nah. I guess that means no. Oh, thank you, Peter. Green Dream Project. I don't know anything about that. Jack, do you know anything about that? Well, that would be great, Trudy. Yeah, I have to just really be open for whatever opportunity comes my way. I mean, there's a lot of production in Nashville, and Nashville is one of the hottest growing cities in the country right now. The traffic is almost as bad as LA, but it's an option, I mean, I'm very comfortable here. And when I was flying back here yesterday after being in the Midwest and Texas, and everything is brown and gray, and I come back here and my camellias, my fuchsia camellias are popping. I haven't shared that yet, but I've got oranges and lemons galore, and my fuchsia camellias are popping. Thank you, Aiden. Stay with me, though, please. And Daryl is funny. Everyone in Tennessee has a good feeling about Tennessee. That's Kodak Wild. No, I haven't gotten the sign yet. Kodiak Wild. See, I always do that. You see, the reason Kodiak Wild that I do that is because I'm a photographer, and when I was doing my most intense photography, even when I was growing up, we had film. Kodak was such a presence. I mean, they had cameras, they had film, they had processing, they had chemistry, and I, I, I don't know. Did they go out of business? I can't even remember what the latest is with Kodak. But there was such a film called Kodacolor, and uh, Kodacolor negative film was absolutely so saturated and so fantastic. And we used to walk around on a beautiful sunny day and call this, I would say, this is a Kodacolor day. This is a Kodacolor day. And I would say that all the time. And so I have Kodak on the brain, Kodiak Wild. Hey, Frida. Oh, yes, I bet you did. Franklin, Tennessee, Cheryl. Thank you, Laura Lee. I'll see you in March. I wish you a blessed, peaceful, and abundant 2020 as well. Say hello to your family. Mwah. Oh, David P. lives in NYC. Well, you know, I lived in NYC. I lived in Manhattan for 7 years, and I love New York. And I often said, you know, before I started this channel, I often said, well, if I ever was alone, or when I am alone in life, I'll just go back to New York. I have dear friends there. You walk out on the street, you meet people, and there's a million restaurants. You never have to cook. If you've got the money, why not be in New York? You know, I mean, you could go to the theater every night if you wanted to, if you had the money. But I love New York, and I hope to get back there soon. Ooh, Deborah, tell me more. Oh, I think that will definitely be the case, Deborah. I mean, oh, David P., you have family in Nashville. Wonderful. Do you have a garden, David, in New York? Yes, I know. I know, Jen. I know Georgia has a thriving film industry, and not far away. Peter, I am available for anything: commercials, theater, TV, movies. But like I said, the internet has killed the being a professional actress. I don't work non-union. I'm a union actor, and I don't work non-union. All the young actors, I met one on the plane yesterday. Young guy, and he's going, you know, I try to do commercials, and then of course he's got a side job. And I said, "You're not in the union, are you?" He goes, "No." He said it's something like 5,400 to join now, and but the problem is our union didn't see what was going to happen with the internet. Like who could have thought, who could have known what is going to happen with the internet? So all of these ad agencies, they make these commercials now that are very disposable, and they hire non-union talent, and they pay them $2 or $3 or $4 or $5,000 depending on the product, and then they go away, and that's it. They don't have to pay residuals and or benefits, or they don't have to pay into the retirement fund. And, you know, that's how I have lifetime health insurance, through my retirement fund. So, yeah, it's tough. So you'd think with all the streaming services and all the content that's happening now on the internet that there would be a lot of opportunity. But I just want to keep building my online presence, and that's why I'm branching out this year more. I'm getting into the planner community. I want you to go to latebloomershow.com/calendar-planner. Download my free calendars. Let's plan that you're planting, whatever you're doing in January, February, and March. Let's get that planted, put it on the calendar. We'll do that together at the next live stream. All that sort of thing. And Glenda, if you remember Glenda she came to my house. She was passing through. She lives up in Northern Cal, and we made a fig tart, I think, a fig and pineapple guava tart. And and she offered some great information about olives. I was harvesting my olives at the time. Anyway, Glenda just wrote and said that she's on her way to Tahoe, so she cannot join the live stream. Let's see. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. Kevin says he can't wait for me to get my own place wherever it may be. Me too. Wait, Kodiak says, Peter Daly, I don't know that person. Oh yeah, the entertainment. Well, Atlanta is now considered the second Hollywood, so that's always a possibility. I have a great friend in Georgia, outside of Atlanta, and so that's a possibility too. Yes, Deborah, I meant to mention that we had Kodacolor, back to the Kodak thing. We had Kodacolor, and then we had, what was the slide film called? Why am I blanking? Kodak, I forget. But that slide film was so saturated and so fantastic. Oh my gosh. Aiden's wondering about what was my most favorite acting job I've ever had. Well, it's interesting when you do commercials. It's a one-day gig, and it comes and goes, and you never see those people again unless you get lucky and get to work with the director again. So commercials become more about the money that you can make, and so if you subtract all the commercials, I did some really beautiful commercials. I did a commercial for Oil of Olay, and Roberta Flack had just come out with that great hit, The First Time I See Your Face, and they used that song in the campaign. There were several commercials. I did that in 1983. That's one of my first national commercials. And so there's all those. And then, sometimes the part is not huge, but you get to meet great people. Like I worked with Ted Danson twice on Cheers and Becker, and that was very exciting and cool. And but that's just like one episode, And the most rewarding acting experience I've ever had was the play that I did last year. And tomorrow I won't be able to say that anymore because I did it in the spring of 2018. And I auditioned with my broken arm. And fortunately, I had done the reading before. So the artistic director of the theater, which was a beautiful vintage kind of theater out in Sierra Madre, California, on the other side of Pasadena. And I went in, since I had done the reading, they let me audition with the man I had done the reading with to play my husband. He's a good friend. And I said to him, now I'm going to take my arm out of the sling. My arm was in a sling, not a cast, because it was broken right at the top. As you can see, it has gotten dark. And the sun is completely gone. And I went in to audition, and I said to oh gosh, I almost called him a different name. Anyway, I said to the actor, I said, don't grab my arm, don't hug me, don't pat me on the shoulder, don't touch me. And he didn't, he was careful. He actually drove me to the audition way over there because I couldn't drive. I couldn't drive for the first 3 or 4 weeks of rehearsal. I went with him. So, but that character, I got to sing, I got to be very dramatic, I got to be funny. And it's a real life, it's a character from real life, from a real life story. And Texan. And it was extremely rewarding. The director was, sometimes the director can make or break an acting experience. And, if you feel the director values you and appreciates your idea and your input and what you're doing, that's the best. And he did. So that, I would have to say, it was called The Immigrant. It's a play that's been all over the country since 1985. It premiered. And it was very timely because, as you know, immigration was hugely in the news in 2018. So I would say that was it. Long answer, Aiden. Hi, Nick from Denver. I hope you're still on, Nick, because I wanted to give, this whole live stream was about wishing everybody a happy new year and giving a shout out and thank you to all of my subscribers that support this channel. And I was going to give a special shout out to the people who never comment. Sometimes, once in a while, people will say, I never comment, but I just had to comment. And Nick just did that. And I really appreciate you commenting, because if people don't comment, then I don't know you're there. So, by the way, everybody, can you hit the like button if you haven't already done that? I wanted to give a special shout out for Steve D from Central Texas. And he's got his channel name is Outside Life, I think. Something like that. And he wrote me a beautiful comment this week. And I just wanted to give him a shout out. He told me that I had inspired him, and I really appreciate that. Oh, Daryl, I remember the last time I drove from Atlanta north, and that was Tanya Santos from Brazil. Thank you for joining. Tanya, I started this when the sun was setting, and now it's dark. I am outside. The wind is blowing. I am wishing everyone a happy new year. It may already be, let's see, you're in Brazil. I'm not sure what your time zone is, but thank you for joining. Calvin, can you sing for us? Yes, I can. What would you like me to sing, Calvin? How about Hallelujah? Somebody just sent me the lyrics to Hallelujah today. Let me see if I can find them. I have never practiced this song, okay? And everybody and their brother sings this song on the talent shows and all this. But it's so beautiful. Would anybody else like me to sing Hallelujah? If you find that commercial, Kodiak, it would blow my mind if you found that commercial. I mean, that's 1983. I haven't seen it in 25 years, so I don't know if you can find that. I've never tried to look for any of my commercials online except the American Airlines one. The American Airlines one is called Changes in the Air, and you can see me in the first 3 seconds. I'm playing a waitress, and I look up in the air and see something going across the sky. Anyway, let's see. Nebby, Happy New Year from Australia. Oh my gosh, I've been so worried about Australia, Nebby. Are you anywhere near the fires? Calvin, thank you. Oh, Frida, I love you. Yes, wants me to sing. Yes, sing for us, Kaye. I'm not going out. I need entertainment. Well, I don't remember how it ends because my friend didn't send me the very end of it. But here goes. I'm not Leonard Cohen. And the wind is blowing. How do I sound? I've heard there was a secret chord that David played, and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, that baffled king composing. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Maybe there's a God above, but all I ever learned from love was how to shoot somebody who outdrew ya. And it's not a cry that you hear at night. It's not somebody who's seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 I don't know where it goes from there because it's not on here. I'm just going from my memory. Thank you. It is Leonard Cohen, but I don't sound like him. Wow, Kevin, if you remember that Oil of Olay commercial, you've got a very good memory. By the way, guys, I found the video. I'm almost afraid to tell you this because my good girl image in the garden and everything. I mean, I'm a good girl, but it was an acting job. And I did this acting job on Saturday Night Live in 1983. And I found the video online. Thank you, Trudy. Thank you, Sue. Where are you writing from? Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Calvin. Thank you, Steve. I am a good girl, Kodiak. Kodiak, what is your name? I keep calling you Kodiak. Nebby, Victoria. Wow, I'm so concerned about Australia. Well, I'm not gonna share it. You're gonna have to find it. All I'll tell you, Kevin, is I love it. They only list the regular cast member. But if you go to NBC.com and you type in Hitchhiker with Tim Kazurinsky, you'll find it. Yeah, I can't say how Leonard Cohen meant it. I mean, by the time I saw him, I saw a version of him do it. He was older and he's got this very gravelly voice, and they try to do these amazing vocal acrobatics in these in these talent shows like America's Got Talent and all that. They sing this song a lot. Tanya, thank you. Thank you, Jack. Wisconsin, wonderful. I almost died in Wisconsin. No, I survived. Thank you, Nebby. Thank you, Peter. Oh, I absolutely will. And Peter, go ahead and check out my kayecatrell.com website. It's brand new. I premiered it only about 2 or 3 months ago, and I've got all my kind of stuff on there, and you can see pictures and there's a short film. I've got some clips from you just in the reel REEL section. How did you do, Daryl? Daryl said he was harmonizing with me. Kevin, what are you thanking me for? The information about the video? I don't. I'll just say, Kevin. I don't look quite like that anymore. That was a while ago. Terry, hello. How are you? Happy New Year. Yeah, it's on you. Well, yeah, you can find it. It's only 2 minutes long. It was I don't know if they still do that on Saturday Night Live, but in the 80s, they were doing a lot of these. They would hire these independent directors. You have a certain director for the live show, and then they would hire these independent directors to do these 2-minute films. And it was really, it would really be one of the cast members coming up with an idea. I also did another sketch called Funeral in a Cab. That was kind of funny. And it was like, it's kind of shot in a wide shot. So I don't know, you don't really see me that well, but it's, my husband kind of drops dead and I just pick up the phone and I call a cab and dump him in the trunk. But that's Saturday Night Live humor for you. But anyway. Oh, yeah, you're right, Kevin. Absolutely. Yeah. Steve has gotten one to subscribe to me. If you guys can get one Google person to subscribe to my channel, I will hit 50,000 subscribers by tomorrow. And it's going backwards, guys. I need 23 to hit 500 tomorrow for the new year. And I so want to wake up in the morning and see that number. If it's 50 and over 50,000, I'd be even happier. Okay, Daryl, that's a Captain Ajamier. Do you have a garden and where are you writing from, Captain? Jump Off is asking for everyone to hit that like button, that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. Happy New Year, Captain. Where are you writing from? Oh, Aiden is only 15. Oh, I didn't realize that, Aiden. But anyway. Let me see if there was anything else. I think that's all the, shoot. I mean, I'm sure there's something else I wanted to talk about, but I'm blanking at the moment. I'm going to try to get a video shot. Oh, I was going to ask your opinion about something. Yes. Oh, right. What should I do if you just tuned in? I just harvested these 16 Meyer lemons today. Aren't they gorgeous? And oh well. Oh, and what should I do with them? It's not like you can make lemon marmalade. It's too sour. Someone suggested lemonade, and I thought, well, you can hardly make a whole video making lemonade. But then I thought I could do something like juice the lemons in my juicer and put some stevia. Maybe Daryl, you have a suggestion. Could put some stevia in my juicer. So I use a natural sweetener instead of a whole bunch of sugar. And then I could also use some of my dried hibiscus flowers so I could make it pink or red. Hey, Maddie from Iceland. Maddie, I hope you'll go back and watch this live stream, please. And Maddie, I was just saying if every one of you could get one person to subscribe to my channel, I would be over 50,000 subscribers by tomorrow, which is a new day, a new year, and a new decade. And I want to come out in 2020 really swinging. And I know there's a lot of transition going on here, and some people are wondering what I'm going to do and how I'm going to keep making videos, but I'm obviously going to do it. I want to do it, and I will do it. Hi, Connie. Wonderful. Oh, thank you, Peter. Peter is wishing everyone a happy new year, and thank you so much for tuning in and for commenting and joining the conversation, Peter. Have a happy new year. Bethany Wilson. Oh my gosh, fantastic. Bethany, I just started live streaming this year, the beginning of this year. Actually, it was Christmas of last year. And I have gone through a major life change this year. And my property where I've learned to garden here. Oh, wait, Kevin, hang on. Daryl says mail them to Tennessee. That's typical, Daryl. Typical. Wait, what did I miss? Let's see. And of course, Lynn says I can lemon curd, but Lynn, we already have the lemon curd video, so I would be repeating myself. How do you make a fresh ceviche with those lemons, Kevin? How do you do that? Lemon meringue pie. Lemon meringue pie. You know, if that was one of my things that I was good at, and I had some special twist or something, but I don't. And you know, my cooking videos really haven't been getting that many views, people. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. I'm trying to make them interesting and delicious looking and everything, but it's hard to get. Jay Henry, I already have a video on lemon curd, but I did it with Lynn, who is on the live stream. Lynn Dunlap came and made lemon curd in my kitchen with my lemons. Thank you, Frida. Cherie Cadena from Austin, Texas. Now, Cherie knows that I was in Austin last week, and but she was unable to get together, but we're going to get together when I come back, hopefully in April. And Bethany, I hope you will watch lots of videos, and I am trying to surpass 50,000 subscribers by tomorrow. I need about 22 more. Aiden, you're only 15, and that's a very wise thing to say. Thank you, Maddie. Let's see. What have I missed here? Are you talking about this this live stream, Kodiak? Oh, Bebop, can you tell me how to do that? That's a great idea, because you know, Denora, who works for me, she said, "Oh, you can just juice the lemons; they'll keep in the refrigerator for a long time." And I'm going, "Well, okay, we did that, and I've still got lemon juice in the refrigerator." And I'm going, "How long does lemon juice keep in the refrigerator? A year? No, I don't think so. How could it? Orange juice doesn't keep that long." Ecocentric. Good point. He says you buy a lemon pie in the grocery store, and there's no real lemon in it. It's just. Oh, now Jack is saying you have the Meyer lemon. I do remember that, Jack. I forgot about that. Jack, can you send me the recipe? Can you text me the recipe? That's what I'll do. I'll make Meyer lemon marmalade. Ooh, do I have sugar? And I bet the stores are closed tomorrow. Well, I could make it this week. Just send me that recipe, and I'll make Meyer lemon marmalade. Say that 10 times. Meyer lemon marmalade. Yeah, you're right, Aiden. I would also like to know how to make preserved lemons, Bebop. So let me know, okay? You can put the information in a comment after this live stream is finished underneath. Lynn, I didn't realize that. Dehydrate lemons. What is lemon cielo, Trudy? How do I make lemon cello? Lemon cream cheese bars. That sounds great. Would you guys give me some recipes underneath, and I'll do all this? Lemon bar. Kodiak, what are you saying? No hitchhiker. Potpourri. Oh, how would I make potpourri? Thank you, Frida. Yeah. Lemon Limoncello. How do I make that, guys? Write it in a comment underneath. Everybody share your recipes underneath, and I will try to make them all. Because I've got a lot of lemons out there. Yeah, my freezer's full. It's full of oh, this is embarrassing. It's full of silver photographic paper that I purchased probably 15 years ago. It's been in my freezer ever since. But I stopped printing in my darkroom over 10 years ago, and I've never used it. And I don't know if I can. Ooh, Kevin. Woo! What are you talking? Ooh. Ooh, it sounds fantastic. I'm going to have to read all this again. Make sure you wear gloves when you do what, Jack? When you make the marmalade? Lemon liqueur. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Are you talking about Walmart will be open tomorrow? There's no Walmart anywhere near me. I have stevia. What are you talking about, Bebop? They are salted, so good to roast with chicken. Oh, limoncello is booze. Ah, right. Yes, but what about it, Kodiak? You didn't make a whole sentence, so I don't know what your comment was. Ah, Trudy, I see. I'll look it up. Toss the paper. Aiden, you can write to me. Just go to latebloomershow.com, and at the very top it says contact Kaye. Very easy. Grandma Sandy, how are you and how is your husband? I haven't heard from you in a long time. Okay, Jack has just sent me the recipe for the marmalade. Grandma Sandy, it's so good to hear from you. How is your husband doing? I hope he's doing okay. Elaine Knight? Ooh, propagate a lemon tree. I should do that. Yeah, I should do that, Elaine. You're right. Yeah, Daryl, it's not that kind of place where they care about that. Happy New Year, Stephen. I think it's Stephen, right? Mildengren. Didn't you say last week that should have an N on your name there? You need to change. If I'm right, you need to change that. Hey, Happy. Cashmere sweaters in a freezer, Bebop. Oh boy. Ooh, Cheryl, that sounds yummy. Ah, okay. Lynn, you would know that. Lynn says Ralph's is open tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry, Grandma Sandy. I hope he gets better in January. Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, that's great, Grandma Sandy. Christina, I was just thinking of you. I was thinking, if I do a live stream, will I be able to catch you? You know, Christina, my life has already gotten better. and it's just in the last short little while, it's gotten a lot better, and I'm very positive and very inspired to keep inspiring. So I hope everybody will stay with me through this transition, and let's see what we can accomplish in 2020. Yeah, well, Elaine, I will be doing that for sure. Cashmere sweaters and scrambled eggs. I don't know what you're talking about. Hey guys, you see the resolution is getting really, it's completely dark now. And my outside lights are keeping some light on my face. I think, and I'm cold. It is now, let me just see what the temperature is. And the wind is blowing, that's the problem. It is 64 degrees and windy. And I know that's probably a whole lot warmer than it is where most of you are. We will. Kodiak, tell me your name right now. So I'm going to watch. Yes, John Heffnacker is telling everyone to make sure you hit the, let's see, Bethany, I think, was the very newest person that just found me. And Bethany, did I get the name right? Let's see, how far back do I have to scroll? Bethany, I think that was right. Anyway, what was I going to say? Hit the notification bell. If you're a new subscriber, hit the notification bell on my homepage so that you will be notified anytime that I have a live stream. And also watch for my posts on my community page, because I'll very often, I didn't do it today because this was a last minute idea, but I'll very often post on there when I'm doing live streams and new videos and stuff. And there's lots of ways to support this channel, and all of your support helps. And I list all of those links under each, in the See More description under each and every video. You'll see all of those links. And Scotland, there's snow in Scotland. I wish I could go back to Scotland. Well, Grandma Sandy, I wouldn't exactly say that things are going well, but things are looking up. Let's put it that way. And when I get a buyer and when I get this house sold, it's going to be a huge, huge load off my mind. So with that, I just want everyone to, let's just all sing hallelujah together. Because we need to embrace what we've got while we've got it, right? We need to seize the moment. Carpe diem. Hit that bell. Joanne Kuhn, Happy New Year. Thank you for joining. I'm just about to get off. I hope you go back and watch the whole thing. Brian, it was great to have you here. Let's see. Iraq. Oh my gosh. It's a very unusual channel name. No, Mats. Happy New Year from Iraq. So I tell you what, I'm just going to start singing the song again. I don't remember how it ends, so I'm going to sing it. I'm going to go out singing. How's that? Let me find the words again because I don't know them. I sang this earlier, everybody who's just tuning in late, and I'm going to sing it again, and then I'm going to sign off. And I'm going to wish everybody a Happy New Year. I love you all. Thank you for your support. If you can share this channel, I'll hit over 50,000 subscribers by tomorrow, which would be, I'd be over the moon excited. And I want to wish you all a happy, peaceful, safe New Year and a prosperous new decade. And here we go. I've heard there was a secret chord that David played, and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift that baffled king composing. Hallelujah. Sing it with me. Hallelujah. 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 Maybe there's a God above, but all I've ever learned from love was how to shoot somebody who outdrew ya. And it's not a cry that you hear at night. It's not somebody who's seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 Happy New Year.